Le problème. Well, today in Enshrouded, we're going to give it a try to see what we can accomplish. Okay, so we need to do several things today. We need to go down here to the kind of rustic cave build and determine what more we can fit, because it's going to be a lot of stuff we need to do. Okay, so up here we're gonna need to put a bed, some kind. What do we can put there? Okay, so let's go and get a bed. We need to get a bed for him. And I think we might actually use the nest bed because that would work quite well in that kind of natural environment. Okay. This bed, the rustic bed. It's either that one or the boreal. I'm not quite sure. Could also make a bed. Maybe we make a bed. Yeah, let's make a bed. Let's get a material. And then we can... add some like furs on top and maybe even sneak a bed pillow in there somehow. Not sure. Wonder though if we use this mushroom as a base. No. The wood as a base with some of this moss. Okay, let's try this. These need to be put away. That can get scrapped. Okay, right, let's go down there and see if we can make a bed out of some tree bark. Well, tree heartwood. And... some moss. Oh, we're gonna need a... we'll add that later. Okay. We'll just do this. Actually, I'm gonna need the... maybe it'll... we'll see. We'll use this. Jade. Okay, let's do the wood. Like that. That looks about right. Okay. And some filling in the middle. It's kind of nice. I wonder how it'll work with this moss on top. Oh, that's what I didn't want to have happen. Alright, let's see if we can surgery it. Oops. Kind of like I want this to be very tricky. So I don't really want it to stick out like that. But I mean, that's not too bad. Let's just have it be the mushroom. And then, or not mushroom, the tree wood. That works. I'll put this back. Okay, let's go get a bed, and we can use some furs. Yeah. I think that should work. Let's see. Who knows? Okay, so... oh, they're all sleeping. I'll go to sleep real quick. Okay, let's go up here and get... oh, there you are. Yep, I need you for some... for comforts. This. Two of those. One of those.
Good hunt.
And then... you're still sleeping. Wake up. Time to wake up. And I think if we use this, we can trick it. You know what, I might try this too. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Ooh. So, up here. Now, let's see if we can get any of these things to work. We need to make this bigger. Okay, that's easy enough. That there and there. There. Get rid of these. Okay. Now you're gonna fit in there? Let's do that. Probably not gonna work. Might be that that roof is too high. Let's just remove this to make sure that it actually fits. Because it might be that the roof is too low and we need to raise the roof. We'll try. See what happens. Yeah, the roof is too low right there because of that. What if we have it on the side? Just gonna set it down there. And get rid of some of this. Okay, I think it's this part right here. It's letting us not get close to the window. So we're gonna knock that back. Like that. And then we're also going to knock this back. Can I do that? Nope. Okay, we're gonna try this now. Let's see how this works. Pick it up. Yeah, I can get pretty close to the bed now. So now we're gonna try. I think it's 2 more in length. Let's try. Yeah, and this needs to be a little higher. We'll do it like that. And like this. Oh, hello. Okay. Let's give it a go. Predictions on if it'll work. Mistakenly, no. Haha. Yes. Okay. Got the bed in there. Now we need to put these on there. Probably should go. I wonder if we can lower that one more. Oh, it's not even giving me the option to. Oh, there it is. There we go. It's not quite right though. Let's see. No, it's not letting me pick these up. Nice. Okay. Let's see. How are we gonna fix this? I know. By destruction. It won't let me delete those. Oh. Come back. I saw you. There we go. Now can I pick these up? Nope. Oh. Just like act like you don't want to pick them up and then oh, that's awesome. Okay. This one needs to come down. And we're gonna make that into moss. Get rid of that. Maybe we leave this kind of ended like that. I'm gonna try it higher. Because I think then the furs will work better. Yeah. Okay, and we still can sleep. That looks pretty good. Nice. Can we add... Yeah, we should do that. Nice. We'll remove these. Make them slightly better by clicking R so they're actually in the correct position. Rotate. Don't worry. It's fireproof moss, so it'll all survive. We're gonna change that though. I do want you to be able to see the light from out here. That's why I have these so close. There. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so if I look away, then I can pick these up. It's really funny. Huh. I'm gonna put them the long way. There. I like that. All right. What else can we put up here? We need... Wonder if you can bury a berry bush inside the wall and then have some butterflies kind of flying around. Let's try it. We're gonna try and do a bunch of them in there. See if we can get a bunch of butterflies flying around. No idea if this will work. Worth a try though. Why not? We're not gonna know for a little bit because it's gonna have to grow, but we'll test out the theory anyway and see what happens later on. I wonder if I put them here. Oh, I need soil. Forgot the soil. We can just take some of this soil. Hey, bud. There's a little chest here. We'll take a look and see what's in there. Clink. Pretty sure we have that. Okay. So this is rubble dirt. That should work. Okay. Let's go back up here. Okay. Gonna bury one in here. Couple actually. By the way, if anyone knows French, I don't really, but I find this music pretty soothing, relaxful background music, so sometimes it's nice to not know what you're listening to. Okay, so we're gonna put some soil down in here. Whoops, wrong one. Row of dirt. We're gonna put that down there. And then we're gonna try and plant these. Okay. So those are gonna take a little while to grow. And the idea is that when they grow, I think they produce butterflies, but I could be wrong. Might only be at nighttime? Question mark. Let's see. Yeah, there's no butterflies on that one. Am I thinking of a different plant? Might be. I'll test it anyway, see what happens. Never hurts to test things when you're building. Let's go and see if we can just see in the environment what ones. If any, have butterflies. We can do a little loot collecting as well. While we're out, never hurts to get more loot. Okay, let's check by the boars up here. See. That doesn't have any. Passage, damn passage. What's that, buddy? How's it going? Passage, damn passage. By the way, the animals are not attacking me because I have friendly animals in my tech tree. So it makes kind of wandering around a lot easier. I've already done the map, so I just really like building in this game. So I build and build and build. Well, here's the little deer. Where are the butterflies, though? Sorry, getting sidetracked here. We need to focus. We're trying to see if we can find butterflies. Hmm. Hey, buddy. How you doing? There's some butterflies. Oh. It's not the berry bush, it's just the bush. Just the bush. Right, let's go back and we'll plant some bushes. So we'll take these out and we'll go get the bushes. These back. I have a lot of bushes in here. Let's get rid of all this other stuff too while we're over here. So I'm hoping that there's little butterflies that come up there. But we also are gonna try to put some over here. Let's give it a go. Okay. We'll see if that works. And eventually cover it again with some moss. We'll see how that goes. Okay. We can sleep here. It's a functional bed. Let it become daylight. Okay, so while that's growing, we should try and build on some other part of the build that's not done yet. One of those areas is up these stairs. Oh, even further. Okay. Yeah, I still don't know what I want to put up there. This needs to go away though. And then make something here. Ah. Okay, but maybe do some up here. There's a lot of furniture that we need to put in place up here. I actually need a load of plants for in here. I think this whole upper is gonna have plants. Wish there was hanging plants. That'd be really nice. Like, not those hanging, but like plants that drape down. I also need to add a bunch of tables and chairs out here. I need to add a whole bunch of stuff. This is gonna be some kind of library along this wall. And here, there. Maybe we make some bookcases, put them over here, see how that looks. This is where the king gets decapitated. The gallows. Well, I am gonna log off for a bit now and go and make some dinner. But I'll be back at some point. Probably later tonight. But definitely tomorrow. So feel free to come back and check it out. Thanks everyone for coming by.